Hello, and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Yeah, the Doge chart has so far reacted a little bit, at least, to the support area. And we can see some green candles come up. Today, the market is up slightly, but I can tell you that Doge is one of the weaker coins today, because in my watch list, many coins are moving up 5 to 10%. And Bitcoin dominance is going down a little bit, and Doge is joining it a little bit, joining in a little bit, but not really in significant way. So unfortunately, the overall situation hasn't really changed. Also on the smaller time frame, there isn't really any significant movement, but we are going to take a look at it, and we are going to take a look at what do we now need to be watching for, of course. What are the signals that we need to consider that will tell us that, for example, this price could have bottomed in this support region here. Next support is around 25 cents, and below that we have 20.7 cents. And if this wave count is correct, I'd like to see at least one more high, maybe two more highs in circle wave 3. And the price could attack the all-time high next, which is located here. That's the 2021 high, by the way, at around 77 cents. So this would be something that I'd like to see actually happen in Q1. Just to talk about a possible forecast. Obviously, there has to be a level when I will change my view, and that would be a break below 20.7 cents. So if we get a sustained break below that level, I can tell you that I'm probably going to change my view. Because, yeah, below the 50% FIB level, things are going to change. Okay, so let's take a look at the smaller time frame chart. On the smaller time frame chart, no, that's the Solana chart. Do we have the Doge short term? Yeah. Actually, funny enough, it looks quite similar to what Solana is doing here in the very short term, because while there has been a reaction to support on the 20th of December, a potentially impulsive reaction, the market so far has failed to follow through. We have a resistance area which the market is clearly respecting, and resistance moves up to 35 cents. The price reacted to this level on the 21st of December. We have no upside breakout yet. And the triangle that we talked about in previous videos is still being respected. And I would argue that this triangle pattern obviously is currently stopping the price from breaking out to the upside. So we have to talk about that a little bit. Yeah. The idea is that we are in this wave 4 correction. I just showed you the overall context on the larger time frame. And the market obviously reacted to that key support area. That's why I said 25 cents is next support. It is possible that this pullback, which started on the 23rd of November, I think it's very similar to what Solana did, is very much possible that this correction is done. Yeah, this pullback is done. So we had a first reaction to support, but no follow through yet to the upside. So therefore, we have to be very much aware that one more low is possible. It cannot be ruled out. It's actually more than just possible. It is quite probable. So do I believe it will happen? It doesn't necessarily have to happen. Very often cryptocurrencies don't form that last low, right? But I just have to say that without any upside follow through or upside breakout attempt, I can't confirm that the next leg up has started. Either way, we don't need to know that because we have very clear levels to watch. So we had that first reaction. This is obviously this key support area we talked about already back in, well, early December. And then we said, okay, that reaction that happened on the 20th of December, it looked potentially impulsive. So if this is something more bullish and we're breaking out directly, and don't get me wrong, I mean, that correction is deep enough to be complete, right? It's a healthy wave 4. Because this would be a wave 4 correction, a pullback in an overall uptrend with one more high to come in wave 5 of that circle wave 3 I showed you on the larger time frame. But if this is something more bullish and we've bottomed already, then the market should hold above 28 cents. So you can use that as key level, as key pivot that helps us distinguish between the white and the yellow scenarios. The yellow scenario, one more low, possible, probable. Yeah. In the white count, we could have bottomed already. So how can we distinguish them? Well, it's the 28 cent level, right? Because the white wave 2 shouldn't break below that level. And an upside breakout above resistance would suggest further that the yellow count is unfolding. To be honest, already a break, I would say, above that C wave high, which is 34.3 cents, would suggest that a low of sorts has formed. For now, I'm labeling the triangle complete. It doesn't have to be complete, of course, because we haven't yet seen an impulsive move to the downside. It looks more like 3 waves down, so it's even possible this triangle is extending, which is why I said the C wave high needs to be broken. So that means, in summary, I think we are quite close to a low. I think we are quite close to a low in this larger degree 4th wave correction. One more low remains probable, especially as long as the market holds below the 35-cent level, which is the resistance level that matters. In the short term, the 34.15 cent level, or let's call it 35.2 cent level, is the first upside breakout point. But more important is the 35-cent level. And to the downside, the 28-cent level allows us to distinguish between the more bullish white count and the yellow count, during which we could then see another test of the 25-cent level. But overall, this is a broader recovery narrative, so I think we are close to a low. And even if it is a triangle and we get one more low, the advantage is that Elliott wave tells us that typically a triangle is only followed by one more move. So it could be that 5th wave down then, which could be the last one, which might test 25 cents. So that should give you some clarity and some clear levels to watch. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.